Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all doing well. In today's video, we're gonna get creative. Before we jump into this video, let me explain what I mean by this. I don't know if you've seen the trend on TikTok when you get your friends to draw your makeup looks on Snapchat, but I've basically taken that concept and applied that with my boyfriend. I've given him a picture of my face and then I've allowed him to draw a creative makeup look, whatever he wants. I had no influence. So without further ado, this is the look that he wants me to create. Yeah, you might be a bit confused, but I've had a bit of a brief from him and we're going for sort of a kind of beachy vibe type of look today. Now you've seen the image, we can crack on with the makeup look. But first, remember to hit the like button if you enjoyed this video and subscribe if you haven't already. I would love for you to join the family. Enough rambling, let's get on into the video. So I've prepped my skin and now let's start with the makeup look. So if I put the image here, so first we are going to start with the base, and the base is that white outline, and what he means by this is a pale foundation colour to set the scene. For this I'm going to be using my Maybelline 30 Hour Wear Foundation in the shade 03. I'm also going to use this e.l.f. Camo Concealer in the shade Fair. So first I'm going to apply the foundation, and then I'm going to apply the lighter concealer on top. I'm going to blend this foundation out and then add this concealer, and then we'll be back. And that's the base done. Yeah, I'm looking a bit ghost-like, but that's okay. I believe this base white base is about clean, purity, and to do with the beach, I'm pretty sure. But next I'm going to quickly move on with the brows. So in this picture, he hasn't actually suggested to do anything with the brows, so therefore I'm just going to fill them in how I usually would, and then I'll be right back. Brows all filled in, feeling fierce as ever. Now let's move on to the eyes. So for the eyes, we're looking at these blue colours. We got a light blue and a dark blue, and the story behind this is the ocean, the waves. So we're going to try to create some waves in the sky on my eyes. There's actually a reason why he's come up with this look, but let's jump into the look and I'll explain as we go along. First, we're going to start with that clear blue sky. Taking a P. Louise base in the shade Touch of Frost, we're going to prime the eyelids for the blue sky. Picking up some of that product on a flat brush, I'm going to apply it directly to the eyelid as we want the blue sky all over the eye. So I'm not going to go up to the brow bone, but I will fade out the blue when we get blending in a minute. And then I'm going to do exactly the same on the other eye. Now the base is on, I'm going to go in with eyeshadow. This is the Be Perfect Carnival 3 palette, which my boyfriend actually did get me for Christmas. And I love it. I'm going to go in with this blue shade here called Lagoon. Taking a fluffy brush, I'm just going to pick up some of that pigment. And then I'm just going to use that pigment all over the eye, just to set that base. Blending out the harsh line at the top. As we're blending, I might as well tell you the thought behind this look. So I love the beach and I love beach holidays, and I try to go on them once a year. I love to take my boyfriend along. So when he created this look, he thought of me and what I would like, which I feel is really sweet. I know you're probably watching this, so thank you. So far, I am enjoying this look. Creating it's really fun. And if you're at home interested, try create this look yourself. Use the design my boyfriend came up with and create a design. You know, it doesn't have to look the same, as people have different ideas from one picture. So before we move on to the dark blue wave, I do want to add the blue colour, which I've just applied to the lid of my eye, to the bottom of my eye. As you can see from this image, he's created a blue line underneath. So taking that P. Louise base again and just applying it gently to the waterline, following the same blue shade above. Now I'm going to set the base I just put under my eye with this small fluffy brush here, using the same Lagoon colour as we did on top of the eye. Got to be careful at this step so you don't poke your eye out. Continuing with the under eye, as you can see from this image, there is a white line underneath the blue line. So I'm going to interpret that as like the top of the waves, the shimmering, or like the foam you get on waves sometimes. So that is just a normal white colour, but I'm actually going to shake it up a little bit. I'm going to go in with a white highlighter just to add that glisten to the look. So going in with the Revolution Reloaded palette, the Affection one, I'm going to take this white shade here and blend it underneath that blue. Picking up that product on a flat fluffy brush, I'm just going to run that along under that blue. I'm going to continue with that shade up into the wing. Excuse the face I put on when I'm concentrating. Just want to make this makeup look good. Now let's go back onto the top eyelid. Now it's time to focus on the wave, the dark blue line, which you can see here. So I'm going to interpret that as a wing. So I'm going to do a dark blue wing liner, but add a bit of wave to it to get the ocean kind of vibe. To do this, I'm going to use my Lash Dupe Split Cake Eyeliner palette. If you see inside, we've got multiple shades here, and today I'm going to be using this dark blue shade to create the wave. Taking a small brush, I think this is a paintbrush, just a fine liner paintbrush. I'm going to pick up some of this blue shade here. Now I've picked up some of that product on the brush, I'm going to draw the wave, or try to. So I do have to focus on this bit, so I won't be chatty, but I will leave the clip in so you can see what I'm doing. And yes, I might mess it up, but let's try. So also, I'm sorry if the angle's bad, but I'm not really used to recording myself doing eyeliner, and normally I have to be really close up with the mirror, but I will try. So winging it out, gonna do quite a large wing, and then pulling it back in. So I'm gonna do a basic wing first, and then I'm going to add the detail of the wave. I think that'll be easier. So then we have the outline and the main area where we want the wave to be. So now I've basically done it. I'm gonna join it to the inner corner and then just fill out the wing here. While we're on the liner, I thought I might as well talk about graphic liner. If you're into or like graphic liner, water activated eyeliner could be your best friend. It's super easy to use, super accessible, and I know a lot of small businesses actually create them. So for example, my palette from Lash Dupe is from a small business, and I love them. I've even got some eyelashes from them, and I think they're really great. Not sponsored video, just wanted to give them a shout out, because I do love this palette for creative looks. So I have an idea for the waves to make it a bit easier, because obviously drawing on the eye is quite a small space, so it'll be quite difficult to get the fine liner in there. Especially when you're like a bit shaky like I am, or just not that good at graphic liner. So I've got a rounded brush here. I'm going to dip it into the water activated eyeliner and then press onto the eyelids, creating the curves for the waves. And then I'm going to use a smaller brush to fill in those gaps. That's the plan. Picking up some of the product, closing the eye, and then stamping it on. Yeah, it looks a bit crazy. That's because there's no like gradual in between, so it goes up then down and then up and then down, whereas you want more of a wave, so we can change that in a moment. I'm just going to add another wave here. And now let's try smoothing it out. Sorry if I look a bit weird right now. I don't want to look up because then it's going to transfer. I'm sorry if I keep looking down. I'm looking at the eyeliner palette. Just need to get better at recording YouTube videos. Got any tips? Let me know in the comments. Right, so let's try to make this look like waves. So I'm going to just join them slightly together. Just making it more gradual gradient. I think I need one at the end. I think I need one, yeah, I need another wave at the end just to complete it. Otherwise it's just really fierce and it doesn't really match the look. It's going so well, I'm so worried I'm gonna mess it up. I think it looks really nice when I look down, but when I open my eye, it's a bit difficult to see. So I'm gonna let this dry and then add a bit of detail to the wave. So I'll be back in 1 second. Taking the white from the eyeliner palette, I'm going to add detail to the top of the waves. So I'm just going to stamp little arches on. And then I'm going to add smaller ones underneath. Looking so it shows and the water kind of breaks onto the shore. I don't know if you get what I'm feeling. Yes, I have gone rogue a bit from the design, but I think it was needed. Oh, and lastly, I'm actually gonna underline a bit of white here, as there was a light white line under the eye, and I did just apply highlighter. But I'm just gonna add the white and then add highlighter on top. And there, my ocean eye is done, or one of them. So I'm actually gonna try replicate this on the other eye. Probably isn't gonna be matching, but I'll be back in one moment. Here is the eye look complete. Wow, I say complete, gotta add a lash. I don't know what I think so far. I like it a lot, and I would never have come up with this on my own. But I reckon someone could do it a lot neater. But I guess let's pull the look together and finish it off before we can judge. Moving down the face, I'm gonna move on to cheeks. And for this, he's come up with a rosy pink blush. So I can only think of one product to use. Can you think of the same? If you were thinking the Rare Beauty blush in the shade Joy, you're absolutely right. This is super pigmented, and he's put a lot of pink on that cheek. So let's apply. I'm actually going to apply a little heart on both sides and then blend it out. Because why not be cute and all lovey-dovey? So I'm guessing the reason for this blush is you catch the sun when you're at the beach, so you'll get all rosy. That's why I used this Rare Beauty blush to get all the pigment. So just slowly blending that out, but making sure it's a lot. Looking a bit sunburnt, but I think it's quite cute. And it goes with the look really well, I guess. This is the thing about makeup which people normally forget. They forget that you can do anything, create whatever you want. They think you have to follow the norms, the standards, but no, makeup's art. And I think that's what I'm going to try and encourage on this channel a bit more. Do you agree with me? Okay, so next is lips. And the lips here in this picture is obviously a little bit confusing. It's got a red lip liner with some speckles on. But from this is a beach. This is the sand. So I'm going to go in with a red lip and apply some gold glitter on top. I haven't done a glitter lip before, but let's try it out together. First, going in with a red lip liner. This is the Revolution lip liner in the shade Stiletto. So let's line those lips. Now they're lined, let's go in with the Revolution Pro lipstick in the shade Stiletto. And there's the red lip all done. Yeah, I don't know what I feel about this. Oh, my voice like went really high. But yeah, I don't know how to feel about this look. The blue and the red, yeah, they're just not my vibe. I wouldn't put them together. But maybe when we add some glitter to this lip, it might look a bit better. This is no bad comment on the design, it's just because the design's great, I just couldn't pull it off. So I haven't actually got a really fine gold glitter. I've got this one here, which isn't so fine, but let's see how it works. First, I'm going to apply this glitter glue. This one's from Barry M, directly to the lip. Just taking some of that glue on the brush and then applying it to the lip. So I don't know if you watch Glow Up on BBC Three, but there is a hack where you pour the glitter onto a palette and then pout into it, and then it will pick up the glitter. So I got the glitter on the palette here, put your pout into it. Does it look okay? I think I've got too much glitter on my lips. I'm going to take off the excess and then apply to the places which we missed. I'm going to quickly add mascara and some lashes, then I'll be right back. So now I've done my lashes. We got one last step according to the design. As you can see, there's some seagulls up in the corner of the forehead. Because when you're at the beach, you know there's seagulls always trying to steal your food. So taking a white eyeliner, the same what we used to do the eye. Just going to draw some birds up here. I did one. There we are. I followed the look which my boyfriend has designed. I think it could work, it's just the cheek's not really doing it for me. So I'm going to make a quick adjustment and then I'll be right back. So I have dyed down the blush, but I've added a couple of hearts to still follow the sun-kissed kind of vibe which my boyfriend wanted to show in this look. One other thing, the glitter lip is cute, but I think we could change to it something a bit more neutral for it to come together a bit more. So 3, 2, 1. Now I've come up with a different idea for the lip I think is much better. So I went in with the Maybelline Superstay Matte Ink Lipstick in the shade Loyalist and added the Shimmer Gloss Bomb from Revolution to add the sand and the sparkliness to it. So for my hair, I have gone with quite a blown out kind of look, just to hit with the more beachy vibes. Is when you get wind swept, your hair does go all over the place. What do you think of the finished look, guys? Does it represent my boyfriend's design well? Or could it be improved? Do you have any ideas? Like I said, makeup is an art. You can interpret things as whatever you like. As you saw from this video, I was a bit confused. I tried a few ways to go about this look, but I believe this is the outcome that I'm the happiest with. I think the first look I was trying to go with the bold red cheek and the glittery lip, was a bit too out there. Like the red lip, because of the red lip liner, and then the speckles. In the picture, they're actually white, but I thought sand, so I make orange using like gold glitter. But yeah, it just didn't fit with the eye look. I think something a bit more calm down and the lip goes with the bold eye look. I think you gotta have one or the other. My favorite part of this look is definitely the eyes. It's beautiful. I love the beach and I love the waves, and I thank you for coming up with this idea. I even think the cute little seagulls in the forehead is such a cute little touch. I'm sorry if you don't think I did the design justice, but for the rosy cheeks, it just didn't fit with the blue. So therefore I went with sun-kissed with these cute little red hearts here. If you did like this video, I am planning to do a series of this by getting different people to come up with different designs, and then I'll create them. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really enjoyed creating this look, and if you did enjoy the video, please hit the thumbs up. Again, thanks for sticking around to the end of the video. I can't wait to see you in my next one. Until next time, bye guys!